Sparta under siege. Before I ruled, the Roman Empire's invasion of the free world, led by the Emperor Tiberius, mercilessly spread towards our land. We watched helplessly as Athens fell, and the rest of Greece was taken over. The city of Sparta remained defiant. Enemy torches had never before illuminated our great city walls, and as Spartan warriors, we would stand firm against the Empire. The early skirmishes cost Sparta dearly. The greatest of our warriors fought and fell. King Leonidas called on the newly trained and inexperienced soldiers like my brother and myself. We had to return with our shields, or upon them. Despite our defeat of the mechanical man, Talos, we knew we could not rest. The sounds of shrieking metal pierced the silence of the night, as the Romans salvaged what they could of the giant machine. In the dark, atop the city walls, we kept our desperate vigil. All we could do was wait for another attack. Or so we thought. The Amazon princess told us of a great war machine that the Romans were constructing. A weapon powerful enough to annihilate Sparta. Outnumbered 10-1, we turned to face our greatest foe and make Sparta's last stand. With Crassus and the Medusa destroyed, we left Sparta that night. In order to save our city, we were forced to forsake her on a quest into the unknown. We made our way through areas so remote and hostile that they remained untouched by the Roman hand of occupation. None of us knew what lay ahead. While my brother and I marched with our troops to Troy, the Spartan and Electra prepared to defend the village from the remaining barbarian horde. It remained unspoken, but we all recognized the plight of Sparta in the eyes of the villagers. We reunited at the ruined city of Troy, where the legions of fallen warriors' ghosts seemed to claw at the souls of the living. As companions, we had completed our journey together. But the final descent into the Trojan underground, the Spartan faced alone. We had traveled and fought as companions to reach the ruined city of Troy. We had waited for the Spartans' return for long enough. Electra ordered the remaining troops into the ruins, and the three of us made the descent into the darkness to find our friend. We had lost our city, but the war was not over. As we made our way out of the Trojan underground, the city held one more challenge. None of us could truly believe that our great Spartan city had been decimated by the Romans. Our epic quest to save our homeland would be replaced by our desire to prevent the Empire's brutal expansion. The Spartan was even more determined to stop Tiberius, and so headed north towards Rome, while we returned to Sparta to salvage what we could. We agreed to meet in the occupied city of Athens. To the freedom-loving Athenians, the occupation was almost too much to bear. The Romans crushed any signs of dissent with brutal efficiency. But one man was not afraid: the scientist and philosopher, Archimedes. Archimedes was indebted to the Spartan. The news that he had single-handedly protected the scientist from the assassin's blades quickly spread throughout the city. The oppressed Athenians suddenly had a glimmer of hope. Pollux and I had witnessed the devastation of Sparta firsthand. All we could do now was to rejoin the Spartan and fight shoulder to shoulder with him once again. The future of Athens lay within the walls of Sejanus's mansion. Archimedes' invention, the Eye of Apollo, held the key to the city's freedom. All we had to do was reach it. The only way we could reach Rome to end Tiberius's reign of terror meant crossing the treacherous Alps in the heart of Roman territory. There was only one pass through the Alps, which was guarded by a massive fortress, the Gates of Saturn. I entrusted Electra to stay in Athens, to ensure my brother's remains were afforded the respect they deserved. Meanwhile, the Spartan and I had to find a way through the Roman barricades. attack on the gates of Saturn was over. We had made it across the Alps, and Rome was finally within our sights. The plan was that Electra and I would sneak into Rome to destroy as much of the city as possible. The Spartan, meanwhile, would attempt to get to the heart of the Roman Empire, Tiberias, via the underground aqueducts, and we'd all heard the rumors about the inhabitants of Rome's underworld. While the Spartan made his way through the catacombs beneath the city, Electra and I took the sappers a different way. By luck, or the favor of the gods, we found a way into the Colosseum and planted the explosives. We had learned that the Emperor would be watching the games later that day. If we were lucky, we'd blow him to Hades. If not, we'd create an effective diversion for the Spartan